let people get into the few people. Right, welcome. We're here with Neels in Hodston. We just how's it going, man?
Hey Alex, thanks for having me. It's going really well, thanks.
Good. You enjoying your time over in the UK?
Yeah, I'm loving it. It's not raining, so it's a very good day over here.
Awesome. So we're here at your local ground. Tell us a bit about this place.
Yeah, it's a lovely little place. I've been here 4 years ago as well, and I wanted to come back ever since. Love the people, love the place, good pictures, and I've got good memories here. So yeah, that's why I'm back over here.
Awesome, man. So tell us a little bit about yourself, your cricket, your background.
Yeah, I come from a small town called Dunamis back in South Africa. Started playing cricket when I was 7. Never really had a proper coach. I had one guy who kept helping me when I was a bit younger. My mom used to drive me all over the show to get private coaching and so forth. And started playing provincial cricket at the age of 10. Played age group cricket until I was 19. Playing first class cricket at the moment, and yeah, enjoying life. It's going well.
Awesome, man. Awesome. So who was your inspiration? Who was your childhood's guy that you looked up to?
Ever since I've seen Michael Clark bat, really from that time, I actually really like the way he plays.
Good,
and
man.
Funnily enough, now it's a left-handed batsman. Mike Hussey is probably my favourite batsman.
Okay, yeah. No, awesome. There are no South Africans there?
No South Africans.
No.
All of them are good, but I've got my favourites.
And franchise? Any that you like in franchise?
Matt McGillivray is probably one of my biggest friends, so he's one guy I really look up to.
Awesome.
And yeah, well, he's probably the guy I'm looking up to at the moment.
Nice, man. So you kind of watch these guys, learn a lot from them. How would you go about getting your knowledge of the game? Because you're someone who gets a lot of knowledge, gains a lot of knowledge, and tries and inputs that in your own tactics and way that you play your cricket.
Yeah, I'm a guy who asks a lot of questions. So whenever I've got the opportunity to speak to people, I do. I'll be the first guy after a game to ask questions. I'll be the last guy to leave as well out of the change room, just to get as much knowledge from everyone as I can. I don't think anyone will get worse from getting knowledge from someone. So yeah, I just ask a lot of questions.
Great, cool. So you bat number 4 normally. That's your spot.
Yeah.
So talk us through how when you're on the side and they one down and you're next in. Tell us how for a young cricketer who wants to kind of develop their game, how do you go about your innings?
For myself, I try and be as relaxed as I can. Sitting on the sideline, I like to have a chat with everyone before I come out. Don't try and think about cricket, because my plan is to think about cricket for the next 3 hours while I'm out here batting. So I try and switch off completely when I'm out there. Yeah, and when I get to the crease, just switch on from the first ball. Right,
so you come into the middle. Have you got any traditions or anything when you come in and you mark your what guard do you take?
Yeah, I'm not a guy who's too fussed about being clean around me and all those things. I always come in and I take middle guard, because that opens both sides of the wicket for myself. When the pitches tend to be a little bit slower, I bat more on off stump, because it's easier for me to work the ball to the leg side than working it through the off side when there's no pace on the ball. But preferably I'll stand on middle stump and try and open both sides of the field up.
Okay. So you kind of check around, see where your gaps are, and then just try to play to your strengths, really?
Yes. Coming in the middle order, it's important to go at 100% strike rate, I feel. Otherwise the game will never go forward and you're actually just not doing your job. So for me, coming in, I'll try and get ones every single ball I'm out here. I've got a very attacking mindset. I try and hit every single ball for 4 basically, and when I can't hit a 4, I try and get ones. So that's for me. I try and look to score every single ball while I'm out here.
Keep the scoreboard ticking.
Yeah.
So you've done some captaincy in your time. How does that affect your batting?
Actually, I really like the pressure. I think being a captain, that just puts an extra bit of pressure on me, which I like. And yeah, I really enjoy captaincy.
Okay, brilliant. Right, so we obviously, earlier on in the week, we kind of put out the thing that we were going to have this interview with you, and if anyone wanted to ask any questions. So we got a couple of replies. From Martin Brown, he basically said, if Neels, the bowler, was playing against Neels, the batter, who would win?
Now that's an interesting question. I see myself as a batsman first of all, even though bowlers always win, because batsmen are bound to go out sometimes. I've got a mindset of as a batsman, even when I'm bowling, so I'm trying to think as a batsman. So I think that's going to help me when playing against myself. I'll think what I'm going to do when I'm bowling, so I'll probably think Neels the batsman will win that one, because I've got a batting brain more than a bowling brain, I feel.
What would Neels do under Neels the bowler do under pressure if he's getting spanked around by Neels the batsman?
That's a tough one. I'll probably ask the captain to take me off.
No, awesome. All right, so we've got another question from Christo de Beer, sorry. Basically, how would you speak to a young, inspiring cricketer that's coming from a small town to develop their game?
Yes, it's never easy coming from a small town. I think you have to be a lot more determined than people in the city, because they've got all the equipment and coaches and all of that to the exposure and which they can use. So myself coming from a small town, I had to say no to friends a lot of the times to go hit some balls or to bowl some balls. And I think that's the first big thing you have to do. You have to take time out of your own schedule, out of your own life, to do something you actually want to do and be good at. So for me, that's the main thing, just to make that the decision to go for cricket and not playing around with mates as much as you can.
Brilliant. So you go back to South Africa in August. What's your preparation for your season there? You play for Gauteng. What's your preparation for your season to come up?
For now, I just want to score as many runs as I can over here to go back home and be in decent form. Back home there's a T20 tournament starting when I get home, so hopefully the team will be up and running, going well, nice and fit. So I'll just fall into their plans and get going with them. So it's basically just practicing T20 cricket at the moment.
You spend a lot of time in the gym trying to develop your body, or do you spend more time in the nets trying to develop your skill?
No, every day I'm in the gym as well. In the mornings I've got an hour and a half session, which I do some cycling, some rowing and some running with a bit of weights. I'm not massive on the weights, to be honest. And then I have nets every day, and I try and bowl 6 to 7 overs every day as well.
Okay, brilliant. Well, thank you very much for your time, really appreciate it, and I hope this was helpful for the young cricketers out there, and hope you have a good game today. We've got a charity, what's it again?
Yeah, chairman's game.
Chairman's game today, so a bit of fun, bit of smashing, and yeah, brilliant. Thanks very much for your time, Bud.
Thank you for having me, thanks a lot.